What's good, YouTube? Mr. Milkshakes here bringing you another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. If you couldn't tell by the team preview, this is an LC battle. Me and my friend Christy wanted to try something different, so we both made LC teams and we just had fun. And I gotta say, LC is pretty fun. If you can't tell by, because I don't really have much channel art except for my crappy profile picture. My favorite Pokemon is Dusclops, Dusknoir, the Duskull family. So I was definitely going to pick a Duskull to use, and I even led with it. So I just went, excuse me, and I just hit my mic too, insult to injury. I just went and I got the burn off on that Munchlax. I was kind of predicting the Munchlax set to be very similar to the Snorlax set, so, oh, excuse me. I was gonna predict it either. Yeah, like, oh, I'm sorry, but Munchlax using Curse is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I mean, look at that. He's just like, yeah. But other than that, yeah, I was predicting this Munchlax to have rest, so the burn is nice for now. So I know this Munchlax is gonna set up. So I want my little Larvitar to set up with it because why not? You know, it's an opportunity. So like, she goes for rest here to rest off that burn. I go for another Dragon Dance. Now she has to gamble with Sleep Talks, where I could just continue to set up Dragon Dances. So Chowder, and Chowder is a beautiful name for Munchlax because I mean, hey, they're the same person. And look at Munchlax use Snorlax. I also love Snorlax, so by classification, I love Munchlax. So I'm +3 right now, and she's still gonna be asleep for one more turn. And I know another sleep talk is coming, so she goes for sleep talk, and she gets the body slam off, and it wouldn't be my luck if they don't get Parahacks along um, with their body slam. And of course, I get paralyzed because Parahacks are fun. She gets another curse off, so I believe she's +2 while I'm +3. So I'm not gonna be playing with the Parahacks. I'm just gonna go out on the offensive. Earthquake's a 3-hit KO. I outspeed. I'm just hoping I don't get paralyzed. I go for another Earthquake. She goes for Body Slam, and that's not gonna do too much, or not that much. I think I'd Eviolate on my Larvitar, just because I want it to be bulky as well as be able to set up. So that Munchlax is no longer a problem. That Curse, and I know this Piplup, it's gonna outspeed me. It's gonna go for Skull. There's no point in me trying to save it. So I just sacked off Larvitar. It was a nice incentive to try and set up early. So I decided to bring in Vulpix just because I want to get the sun up, because I was running a Chlorophyll sweeping Bulbasaur. I thought I'd try that up. So she goes for Protect to scout what I'm going to do. I went for Energy Ball, and I'm predicting the Scald to come my way, so or either a Scald or I don't know what this thing can do. So I switch into my Bulbasaur, and then she actually double switches out into a Pancham. And I didn't realize how much of a threat Pancham was or how much attack Pancham does. So I go for Giga Drain, and it barely does half. Oh, actually, it doesn't do it. Almost does half. And she goes for knockoff, and holy shit, that did so much damage. I should have went for the sleep powder first, then the Giga Drain. That way, I at least have my life orb on, so that I can do more damage. Um, but yeah, this Pancham's asleep now, so she switches. I predicted her to switch, and I went for Sludge Bomb because Sludge Bomb hit everything on that team for neutral damage. And I believe I'm carrying Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, Sleep Powder, and Hidden Power Fire. So Sludge Bomb, I outspeed because I have Chlorophyll in the sun. I'm Timid Nature, and this thing was fast. So she decides to bring in the Pancham, who's still asleep, mind you. And I decided to go for Giga Drain because I'm like perfect opportunity to get my health back, uh, as well as take advantage of it being asleep. But of course, Pancham's gonna wake up, go for Drain Punch, and I don't know why it does so much damage. I don't know. I don't remember what item she said she was running on that thing. but it did a lot of damage. I live on 1 HP, and I actually went for sleep powder um, instead of just like a sludge bomb or a Giga Drain. So I went for sleep powder, and I'm pretty sure Elekid gets gets vital spirit. Yeah, it does get vital spirit. And fun fact, an Elekid's choice spec. Not even. I don't even think it needs choice specs. An Elekid that uses Hidden Power Ice has a chance to OHKO a Gliscor after rocks. I just thought I'd throw that fun fact out there. She actually, my friend Christy, she actually told me how she OHKO'd a Gliscor with her Elekid in the person DC'd, and I'm like, what's Elekid's power? Paul, its nickname. It's a reference to the anime. Paul is my favorite rival out of the anime. So she decides to bring in her Piplup because this Piplup's bulky AF. I went for the Shadow Sneak just for damage. Well, and I actually, let's see, this set, it's Shadow Sneak, Pain Split, Substitute, and Will-O-Wisp. I could have got a free sub up right there. But I'm actually going to be able to get a free sub up because she goes for Stealth Rocks. And, actually, no, I actually go for Pain Split, just kidding. I went for Pain Split, then Substitute. So I can get all my health back and kind of dwindle this Pingu down. She goes for Scald, and let's see how much damage this does. This damage, it's not enough to put a sub up, but of course I missed. It's Willow Miss, so I missed Will-O-Wisp, of course. Just for some residual damage to cancel out the leftovers. And of course she goes for Scald, and of course I get burned, so I go for the Will-O-Wisp again just to get some residual damage off. I probably should have went for Substitute. That way I wouldn't have been burned. And now thinking about it, hindsight is 2020. But LC is a fun tier to battle, and I enjoy it. There's so many options for like Pokemon and stuff. She goes to Protect, and at this moment I go for Substitute. So in essence, get a free sub up, but I should have done it earlier. Yeah, so I'm behind a sub. I'm gonna go for Pain Split just to stall my way into victory. I think I go for Pain Split, but she predicts that and switches out into Elekid, I think. Yeah, she goes into Elekid, and I do go for Pain Split, but I'm barely gonna get anything back because there's not that much of a health difference in Elekid's. Oh, excuse me. Elekid's HP isn't that great. And fun fact, Elekid's base speed is base 95. That's faster than most OU Mons. Well, some OU Mons. I just went for Shadow Sneak because Shadow Sneak is damage. It goes for Thunderbolt. It's going to break my sub, no doubt. Crit mattered. Crit definitely mattered. And I go down to burn. Oh, just kidding. I don't. I live on 1 HP. I was like the king of 1 HP in this battle. And then I pass the title on to Paul because Paul now has 1 HP. And I go down to Thunderbolt. So, who do I have left? I have Froakie left, and I have my Vulpix left. And for some reason, I thought that Froakie would outspeed an Elekid. And I looked it up, and Froakie has like base 71 speed, which blows because I just sacked off my Froakie for no reason. I probably could have won if I hadn't sacked off my Froakie. So yeah, now it's just up to... Oh no, just kidding, I have Munchlax left too. Yeah, I have my own little Munchlax. I call him Little Mac. But it's weird because I named my Snorlax as Chillax, and I named Munchlax Little Mac. I don't know why. I just decided to go for 1 curse just to get a curse up, get some attack and defense in. And they go for Thunderbolt, and I'm able to live it, and I get my Berry Juice, which now that I think about it, why am I running Berry Juice? I should run like leftovers, because this set's like, it's Body Slam, Curse, Recycle, and Rest, I believe. Yeah, I think so. And of course I get paralyzed on the static, which means it didn't have Vital Spirit, it had static, which it pisses me off. But I mean, there was no way I was going to outspeed this Cubone anyway. So they go for Bone Ring, or she goes for Bone Ring. Of course she does miss. Another crit, like, come on. Do you really need a crit right there? You've been getting crits all over. So I go into Delilah, and I have Drought up. So I'm thinking, should I go for Energy Ball for super effective damage, or should I go for Fire Blast? I decided to go for Fire Blast and hope I don't miss. I don't miss. Go for Fire Blast. And I just barely missed taking out the goddamn Cubone. That pissed me off. I ran calcs. I should have O-code. I got lower road. It does a max of like 98%, or a min of 98%, and I got min rolled right there, which blows. But that was just a fun LC battle I had. Um, yeah, me and Christy, we've been having a lot of battles. I'm grateful to have her because she's able to give me like a competitive battle. So shout out to you, Christy, if you watch this. Um, but other than that, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get on out of here. Leave a like and comment and rating on the video. And if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe. But other than that, I'm out. Peace.